As your body grows bigger,
your mind was slower. It's great to learn, cause knowledge is power. It's Schoolhouse Rocky, a chip off the block of your favorite Schoolhouse Rock.
Yo, what's up? And welcome to this week's installment of Get Your Knowledge On. This week's topic is basically the use of the N-word. How do I feel about it? Who should use it? Who shouldn't? Blah, 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 blah. I personally have worked quite diligently to remove the word from my vocabulary over the years. I think it was around, I would say in college, when I kind of like started changing, started using it less. You know, it's kind of like the hip thing to do, I guess. You know, if you're down, you know, with your boys or whatever, da 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 da. But some of the issues that I had with the use of the N-word, like going to the point of the question at hand, is who should use it, who should not. You know, when you try to intellectualize it a little bit, why is it okay for, you know, us as black men or black women to sit there and call each other, you know, yo, what up, my N-word, or, you know, and basically, but not for like a white person to do it, because we've basically now allegedly taken this word and now we use it as a term of endearment, unless the inflection is different and you're like, yo, F you N-word, and then all of a sudden, then, you know, it no longer is a term of endearment. Now it's a damn fighting word. So I, you know, kind of struggle back and forth. At first, I kind of conformed to that ideology that, you know, oh, we can use it, but you can't. You know, it's very interesting, the power of words and, you know, things that people get or allow themselves to get offended over. Like I've tried to, as I've gotten older, pride myself on not letting a lot of things offend me. It's just easier to live life that way. And, you know, I think in a way you have to sit there and kind of like look past the fact that I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm kind of rambling in a way because I have so many things going through my head. I personally don't use the word. And if anybody ever actually follows me on my Twitter or whatever, you know, you'll notice that when I sit there and say, you know, instead of saying the actual word, I always go N-word, you know, and it's not in my normal, you know, lexicon or whatever. It just shouldn't be used. Period. It's something that shouldn't be said even amongst ourselves in our own community. It's kind of like, you know, the S word with Spanish people. Like, you know, they won't, I mean, but you rarely really hear that, them running around calling each other, you know, that word. It's just, it's really, really, really unnecessary as my phone goes off. It's unnecessary. I don't know. Like, I really don't know what else to say about it. It should be something that's dead. You know, you think about it when how words affect people. And, you know, the fact that you could say, okay, it was once used as a derogatory term to, you know, basically keep our people down, but like we've basically taken ownership of the word and made it a positive. It really isn't a positive. It's very dangerous, you know, once you start taking, you know, offensive words and trying to, you know, flower them over or cover them up. I mean, move on. Your vocabulary should be extensive enough that you don't even need to use that word to describe people. I could describe somebody in a whole plethora of other, you know, words in my vocabulary than to actually use that word. That's not endearing to me. Now, at the same time, like I said about being offended, am I offended when somebody else uses it? No, that's you. I mean, what can I say? And even like I don't think, like I said, I don't think anybody should use it. But if a white person uses it, I kind of like get like a little side eye, especially in the context of which they use it. I mean, but as for me getting all up in arms and wanting to fight, dude, I'm a grown man. Like I don't have time for that. So, I mean, that's really all I have to say. I'm keeping it short. I really don't know what else to say. Stop using that word, y'all. It's your boy, Mr. Black Magic. I'm out.